Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Noob Readers. My name is Kiran and today I'll be doing the mid-year book Freakout tag. We have total 13 questions that I need to answer, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So I have all my questions here on my laptop and I'll be looking here for them, and I'm just looking at my Goodreads account which is showing the reading challenge that I took for this year. I just wanted to read like 50 books and I have completed 42 books. So I have been doing pretty great in this challenge, and I know that I'll be able to read way more than what I have expected what I will read. Like, I have already completed 84% of my challenge, so I'm really looking forward to read a lot more books than 50. So let's see how many more I can read. Okay, so let's start with the first question, which is best book you have read so far in 2021. Okay, so for me, it will be Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I absolutely fell in love with that book. I love it a lot. I love Evelyn Hugo a lot. Like, I have never seen any character just like her. She's just so charismatic. She's so magnetic. Like, you cannot avoid her, and the whole story revolves around her, and it was such an amazing book. And Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing was so amazing. Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo would definitely be the best book that I read in 2021. Okay, so the second question is best sequel you have read so far in 2021. Okay, for me, that would be Crooked Kingdom. Like, I'm currently reading it. I haven't completed it yet, but this is the second book in the Six of Crows duology. And because I love Six of Crows so much, I had to pick it up. So, yeah, this is the book that I'm currently reading. Okay, so the third question is new release you haven't read but want to. Okay, so for me, that would be Imposter Syndrome by Kathy Wang. Like, I have been seeing this book everywhere, and because I see so many good reviews about this book, I want to read it because it feels like it will be an interesting book to pick up. Okay, so the fourth question is most anticipated release for the second half of the year. And for me, that will definitely be A Slow Fire Burning by Paula Hawkins, because I am a huge fan of her other book, that is The Girl on the Train. So whenever this book will come out, I will definitely read it because I loved The Girl on the Train so much. I have so many expectations from A Slow Fire Burning. So let's see how that will go. Okay, so the fifth question is the biggest disappointment, and for me, that will most probably be A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, because I absolutely hate that book. Like, literally, I rated it as 2 stars because I just hated it so much, and I just feel that it is an overhyped book, and I just did not like it, and I just don't understand why do people even love it. Okay, so the sixth question is the biggest surprise. Okay, so that will definitely be the selection by Kiera Cass for me, because before reading this book, I was definitely sure that I'll hate it. But after reading this, I can say that it was not that bad. So, yeah, a surprise for me. Okay, so the seventh question is favorite new author, debut or new to you? Okay, so that will definitely be Taylor Jenkins Reid for me because I just love Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo so much. And I will definitely read more of this author's works because I know the way she writes. I just love her writing style, and the way she just crafted this whole story and the way she presented it was just so amazing. So, yeah, she's just one of my favorite authors now. Okay, so the eighth question is newest fictional crush. Okay, so that will definitely be Lang Wangji from Modao Zushi. So it's a Chinese web novel, and it's basically a BL novel, and I absolutely adore Lan Wangji's character. How he just carries himself, how he's such an amazing person, and his love for Wei Wuxian. And I just absolutely love that novel as well. Okay, so the ninth question is newest favorite character. Okay, for me, that will be very, very obvious, and that is Evelyn Hugo from Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, because I don't have to tell you again and again because I've already talked about her so much. Okay, so the 10th question is a book that made you cry. So that will definitely be It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, because that book can literally break anyone's heart. You will cry like a baby reading that book, and I absolutely love it for that. And I know that if you have already read this book, you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, this is the book that made me cry. Okay, so the 11th question is a book that made you happy, and to that, it's Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, because I really loved the relationship between Ari and Dante, because it was so pure, and this whole coming of age story is just so interesting to read, and it was just so beautifully written, and it will give you the happiness when you will read it, because of the kind of bond that we see between Ari and Dante. It's just so pure. So yeah, this book just made me so happy. It was also a very sad book if you look at it in a way, and it can also, make you cry, but the kind of feeling that I get, it just made me really happy. Okay, so the 12th question is the most beautiful book you have bought or received this year. That will definitely be Circe by Madeline Miller, because I just absolutely adore the cover. It's just so pretty. Okay, so the last question is what books do you need to read by the end of the year? So I am currently reading Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, and I have read till chapter 24, till page 218, and it has total 300 pages. So yeah, I'm about to finish this one. I am also reading 1984 by George Orwell, and it's a pretty scary book, to be very honest. Like, I just started reading it, and then it just got so heavy in between that I had to stop in between. Like, I'll start reading it again, but yeah, it's a really scary book, and I can totally understand when people were saying that you will love this book, because yeah, I am actually loving it. And the other book that I will read is Circe by Madeline Miller. It's also on my TBR, and these are all the books that I have. But as I've already read the first book, or it's not even the first book in the series, but yeah, it's a collection of short stories. We have total two. So maybe I'll buy the Sword of Destiny, which is basically the second short story in the Witcher series, because I really want to read this entire series though, so that will also be in my TBR. And apart from that, in the selection series, the other book, which is The Elite, will also be on my TBR. So that's it. These are all the questions in the mid-year book freakout tag. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And please share this video with all your friends who just love to read about books, because I make a lot of book related content on this channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.